Thank you, Vice Chancellor Blum. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. صاحب السمو الشيخ سعود بن صقر القاسمي عضو المجلس الأعلى للاتحاد حاكم إمارة رأس الخيمة، سمو الشيخ هزاع بن زايد آل نهيان نائب رئيس المجلس التنفيذي لإمارة أبو ظبي. Your Highnesses, Your Excellencies, Chairman Berkeley, President Hamilton, Vice Chancellor Blum, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, class of 2017. Thank you for asking me to share your day. I always love coming to graduations because they are so energizing. We relish this wonderful moment with you and your families. We rejoice in your success. We share in your aspirations. You will never forget the feeling you have today of camaraderie, of friendship, of fear, of hope, of opportunity, of being at the beginning of a great adventure. And what a story you are part of. A story of how New York University and Abu Dhabi have worked together to create the next generation of global leaders. More than half of you are women. I won't say the better half. At NYU Abu Dhabi, here you represent over 110 countries and speak over 100 languages. You have taken the best education that exists today, and you are going to use it to go out to change the world. On this extraordinary day in your lives, I wanted, with deep humility and friendship, to share with you the things I wish I had known when I graduated, the lessons in life that I have found along the way. I want to share with you a vital part of my story. When I was your age, I also set out to discover different cultures. Studying in the UK and the US, I chose to live with families. They took me in as part of their community, showing me kindness and a welcome that I will never forget. I celebrated their festivals with them. We even baked bread together. The aroma of fresh bread still reminds me of the warmth of my host. I spent so much time with my British family that when I arrived in America, with my English accent at that time, they called me Miss Shakespeare. I urge you to make these connections, to not just learn the language of the cultures you spend time with, but to learn the culture of their languages. Because you are more than a product of your academic qualifications. It is not just about how and what you learn, but how and what you live. I also learned to be myself. When you look back in years to come, as I can now, the people you remember are those who set out to do the things they believed in, who stuck by their friends, who were excited about their future. I learned from those families in America and Britain to be open-minded, to be curious. There are no greater skills for surviving and thriving the 21st century. This is your story. And I urge you to leave the world a better place than you find it. The biggest threat to your generation is not terrorism, war, or even climate change. It is lack of ambition. As Michelangelo said, the greatest danger is not to aim too high and miss it, but to aim too low and reach it. So do it with passion or not at all. You have more opportunity than any generation before to understand the world, to engage the world, to change the world. Be ready to use the smartphone superpower you all have, not just to be connected, but be truly connected. And never let anyone say you can't do what you're set your heart on. You have received an exceptional education in global citizenship. It is now how you use it that makes the difference. So as the first truly global generation, do not fear failure, but learn from it. And when you find a glass ceiling, leave the glass shattered around you. You are a generation faced by more choices than any before. So make sure you choose your own epitaph. As His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid reminds us, impossible is not in our dictionaries. Your teachers know that education is not filling a bucket, but lighting a fire. Previous generations put a man on the moon, invented the plane, the car, the internet. They cured diseases, wrote great literature, great music, broke sporting records. The Stone Age did not end because they ran out of stones. We face a time of great change and an uncertain future. We have a massive responsibility, but also great power to learn from each other, to work together, to solve the problems that previous generations have failed to. Maybe one in this room will cure cancer? I believe that. Maybe someone in this room will not only put a man or a woman on Mars, but will design the colonies for future human habitat. I believe that. Maybe someone in this room will write the next Harry Potter. I believe that. And as I look at this region and the world today, I ask you to be courageous, to have the courage to coexist while others seek division, to have the courage to believe in a positive future, even while others are fatalist. I ask you to be ambassadors for tolerance wherever you are. As His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed tells us, tolerance is no catchphrase. It must be woven in the fabric of our society to safeguard our progress and our future. This is going to be an exhilarating century. Let us not fail because of lack of curiosity, of tolerance, of creativity. Let us not fail because we lack the courage to coexist, to bake bread together. When I look back on my time with fellow technology graduates in California, we didn't realize then that between us, we were about to launch one of the most extraordinary periods of human development ever. I hope that in time, this is how you look back on your time here in Abu Dhabi, as the class of pioneers, of dreamers, of builders, as the class of 2017. Graduation speeches often tell us to seize the moment and the day. I am seeking you to take your courage, your curiosity, your creativity in your hands and seize tomorrow. Thank you.